Here we are with Overwatch This. I'm Jeff from the Overwatch team.
Hello Internet and welcome to a special episode of Overwatch This. Ben Barrett here, joined by Matt Purslow.
Hi there.
And we're going to tell you all about the Overwatch comic that's coming this week called Wasted Land. We've seen the first 2 pages, well, the front cover and the first page, and we're going to tell you everything that we can work out from that. It's about Roadhog.
Yes.
It's written by Robert Brooks, who is a senior writer at Blizzard's creative department. He also wrote, what was it, the McCree one?
And
the Junkrat and Roadhog one.
Yeah.
So he's got experience with these characters before, although I would say that previous Junkrat and Roadhog one was more Junkrat focused. And the art is by Mickey Montlo. I think that's how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
No, you know a little bit about him.
Worked at Leica Animation before, so they're the guys that did things like Coraline and Kubo and the Two Strings and stuff like that. The art doesn't look like those films, but it's very nice art for as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it is really nice. As we've kind of used to, I think all these comics have had pretty nice art style. There's none of that kind of, doesn't have any budget feel to it, I would say. So on the front cover, which hopefully you're seeing right now, there is Roadhog walking into Junkertown.
Yep.
No Junkrat there.
No, he's on his own.
Yeah. Which is kind of interesting because we've always seen them as a pairing before now in the Junkertown story cinematic thing that they put out, and in Going Legit, their previous comic, they were very much pairing, but this seems to be focused on Roadhog.
Yeah, I'm quite excited about that because the whole idea is like, it's always nice to have a double team, but they are made up of 2 individual people, and Roadhog is always the one that never has anything to say, right? Because he's just...
He's just breathing.
So yeah, maybe this is the one which, you know, we get to find out just who is beneath the mask, really.
And it'll be really interesting to see what they do with him, because he's kind of become, in the community, they quite like him. He's kind of, you know, funny fat guy type thing. But in the actual lore, at least up until this point, he's actually a bit of a monster.
Yeah.
He's a murderer. He, you know,
potentially eats people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, there's some amount of cannibalism to him.
And this is present in page 1, right? You can see that there might be a bit of fear to it because that first page is some scrappers on a farm, right?
Yeah.
And they're looking through and they're making a bit of noise at night. And then one of the scrappers is like, "Oh, we've got to be careful because if we wake the hog,
we're totally dead." She finishes as it shows up.
As it goes into almost like this Friday the 13th kind of bit where you've got the door smashing off a shed and Roadhog comes out, eyes are red, you know, through the goggles. And yeah, it's kind of like, that's more of kind of this horror sort of like, he's someone to be genuinely frightened of.
Yeah, it's definitely building him as a threat, because the synopsis of the comic as well, which we have been given, basically says that he hasn't blown up Junkertown yet, but he's thought about it and he's thinking about it, and I think it'll be about him deciding whether he wants to, you know, attack this town that clearly harboured him in the past, based at least on the cinematic short that we got for the map itself. It should give a little bit of history on the map as well.
Absolutely.
You know, Junkertown is firmly featured on the front page. I think it's going to be Roadhog is the main character. Like, it's not like Junkertown is the main character. It's not a comic about the town. It's about Roadhog's interaction with it. But I would still expect to see, you know, some amount of information about Junkertown itself, and maybe, hopefully, a little bit more of the Queen, who has become very popular within the community and with us. And hopefully, you know, we'll see a bit more of her. Maybe a bit of her history.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. So that's pretty much everything we know. And please do check on the website, which is hopefully where you're viewing this video. Or if you're over on YouTube, then do check it out on PCGamesN.com. We'll have much more Overwatch-related content this week. There'll be the usual Overwatch This episode on Wednesday. And yeah, you can see full res versions of these images over on there. And, you know, start letting us know what you think is going to happen in this comic. I think Roadhog's probably going to kill a guy. At least one guy.
At least one guy.
One guy's probably going to
I just want to see him do the Batman thing where he pulls someone up on a hook and he's like, "Swear it to me."
Just Roadman. just the Batman Roadhog skin. Can't wait for that one. Get in contact with DC Blizzard. It's fine. I'm sure there's no legal issues there whatsoever. Okay, thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you next time.